The HTC U12 Plus might sound like a big improvement on the HTC U11, after all, it's got both a new number in the name and the addition of a plus. But just how different is it really? Certainly, at first glance there are a number of similarities, but there are a lot of changes too, both visual and not. That's why we've created this guide to how the two phones compare, covering their design, display, power, camera, battery and more, so you can decide for yourself whether the U12 Plus's name is justified. The HTC U12 Plus has more visually in common with the HTC U11 Plus than the standard HTC U11, but that's perhaps no surprise. The U12 Plus has a glass back in flame red, translucent blue or ceramic black, along with a metal frame and slim bezels above and below the display, but no notch. That general description could also apply to the HTC U11, except that phone comes in amazing silver, sapphire blue, brilliant black, ice white or solar red and has larger bezels above and below the screen. That's due in part to the fingerprint scanner being on the front, while for the HTC U12 Plus it's on the back. The exact dimensions of the HTC U12 Plus come in at 156.6 by 73. 9 by 8.7 9.7 mm, so it's barely any bigger than the 153.9 by 75.9 by 7.9 mm HTC U11, despite having a much bigger screen, which we'll cover below. The smaller bezels presumably help there. Both phones have water resistance, but to different degrees. The HTC U11 is IP67 certified, meaning it can be submerged up to 1 meter deep in water for up to 30 minutes, while the HTC U12 Plus beats it with IP68 certification, meaning it can be dunked up to 1.5 meters deep for up to 30 minutes. Also, while not super obvious at a glance, both phones have dual boom sound speakers. These are split between the top and bottom of their phones with one speaker focused on treble and the other on bass. We'll let you know how well the HTC U12 Pluses perform when we've fully put them to the test, but we quite like the HTC U11s in our review, though noted that it was easy to accidentally cover them. With the HTC U12 Plus you get a 6-inch 1440 by 2880 Super LCD 6 display, while the HTC U11 has a 5.5-inch 1440 by 2560 Super LCD 5 screen. So the screen on the HTC U12 Plus is larger and slightly higher resolution, yet as noted above it's not much bigger in the hand, thanks to smaller bezels. You'll have to wait for our full review to see whether the quality of the HTC U12 Plus's screen is better, but while the HTC U11's generally impressed in our review, we'd expect at least slight improvements from the HTC U12 Plus. Hopefully if nothing else it's a bit brighter, as we found both the HTC U11 and HTC U11 Plus to be slightly dimmer than we'd like. The camera on the HTC U12 Plus is a big change from the one on the HTC U11, as while the HTC U11 has just a single lens rear camera, the HTC U12 Plus has a dual lens one. Specifically, it has both a 12-megapixel ultra-pixel 4 wide-angle lens with an f/1.75 aperture and a 16-megapixel lens with an f/2.6 aperture, capable of 2x optical zoom. The U12 Plus can also record 4K video at 60 fps and 1080p slow-motion video at 240 fps. The HTC U11 on the other hand has a single-lens 12-megapixel f/1.7 ultra-pixel 3 camera. So that's a bit like one of the lenses on the U12 Plus, but its video recording skills top out at 4K at 30 fps. Both phones have optical image stabilization though,